that Israel is not just another country. It is a nation founded for a very special purpose, and that is to serve as a homeland for the Jewish people in the aftermath of the Holocaust. Second, from a national security perspective, we must remember that Israel is the only pro-American, free enterprise democracy in the entire region, in the entire Middle East. If there were more pro-American, free enterprise democracies in the Middle East, the world would be a simpler place and a much safer one. It is in that context that we understand the U.S.-Israeli relationship and what it is they ask of the United States. And they basically ask only two things. They have not asked the U.S. to invade any countries. They have not asked the United States to conduct any military strikes against anyone. The only thing that the Israelis ask of the U.S. is, number one, our unwavering support, especially in the international community, at a time when there's an all-out effort to try to delegitimize Israel's right to exist as a Jewish state. An effort that I believe is a new face of anti-Semitism. When you see the divestment efforts around the world, when you see some of the laws being passed in Europe that are designed at undermining Israel, it is, in my mind, what modern anti-Semitism looks like. And that is anti-Semitism disguised as anti-Israeli action. And so what they ask of us is to stand with them in international forums, particularly at a increasingly broken and illegitimate United Nations, where Israel has been sanctioned more and attacked more than some of the most repressive and brutal regimes on the planet. They ask us to use our veto power to prevent any effort to unilaterally impose a Palestinian state. The second thing they ask of us is that if they run out of weapons or run out of ammunition, if they run out of what they need in order to be able to defend themselves, that we resupply them. They'll pay for it. Both of these tenets of our relationship have been in question over the last 7 years. Barack Obama, in fact, did suspend military sales to Israel for a brief period of time, but at a very critical time when Israel was under assault, and has even threatened to not use the veto power of the United Nations of the United States at the United Nations Security Council on these efforts to move forward with imposing recognizing a Palestinian state. And the result of all this, in combination with the threats that now exist in the region, is that at a time when Israel is perhaps more insecure than it has been in decades, the relationship between the Obama administration and Israel have left many of Israel's enemies emboldened, and Israel increasingly concerned about its safety and security. It is unfortunate that in this election, the supposed front-runner, Donald Trump, has said that on the issue of the Palestinians and Israelis, he will not take a side. Let me be abundantly clear. When I am president, we are going to take a side, and we are going to be on Israel's side. As I said last night, Mr. Trump perhaps does not understand that his position is in fact anti-Israeli. I do not believe that that is his intent, but that is the practical implications of what Donald Trump says his position is. For in fact, every time the United States does not stand with Israel, it in fact emboldens Israel's enemies to take action against Israel. And in fact, any time the United States criticizes Israel through the current president, you see Israel's enemies immediately parroting back the exact same things that President Obama has said. It is this daylight that has been created between the Obama administration and Israel, which apparently Donald Trump wants to continue, that has emboldened Israel's enemies in the region to continue with what they're doing now. And in the case of the Palestinians and the Israelis, I know of no people on earth that desire peace more than the people of Israel. It is unfortunately at this moment impossible, because who are they to negotiate with? A Palestinian Authority whose leader is still celebrating these killers and terrorists as great martyrs? Who are they supposed to negotiate with? A Palestinian Authority who has repeatedly rejected some of the most generous offers of peace that have been made by Israeli leaders over the last decade? Who are they supposed to negotiate with? A Palestinian Authority who teaches children from the very youngest of age that killing Jews is a glorious thing? A Palestinian Authority who celebrates the stabbing and killing of people, often based on baseless rumors that they spread about activity on the Temple Mount? Who are they supposed to negotiate with? A Palestinian Authority that has joined arms now with Hamas and a unity government? We all wish that there was an agreement that could be reached, but right now the conditions do not exist. And forcing Israel to the negotiating table, as apparently Donald Trump intends to do, only further weakens Israel and only further emboldens their enemies.